Mr. Sushil.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is essentially the same presentation that I did at Chennai. So some of you may have seen it. Also, I did it for the APAC a few days back. But then Connect is such a huge tool. So my suggestion is those who have Connect, please log in so that we can switch screens anytime we want. So okay, so just a quick background. I am today an ISA Life member. I have more than 30 years. A former president of the ISA Bangalore section. So okay, so what was the goal of ISA Connect? It was for individuals. You get enhanced value in the membership. You empower knowledge sharing. You build a desire. Then for the community, and it is also strategic because now you know what's available in ISA globally. We had this problem 10, 15, 20 years back that if I wanted to contact someone who was say a safety expert at that time or an HMI expert, there was no way that you could contact. You would have to send a mail to headquarters, ask them who it is. They search. Now ISA Connect really what they have done is, and for those of you who are on LinkedIn, it's something similar. So what they say, we think of ISA Connect as a connection of automation professionals. Students and professionals today have access to most features of ISA Connect. So I would say that I think only the technical discussions is not something that students can participate, but they can read. So you have discussions there on various topics, both professional as well as from a management viewpoint of ISA. And then similarly, like LinkedIn, you can accept connects, you can get connections, you can see their profile, decide how it is. And the most important, this is a members only. So this is what you would say as a member that you get benefit. So when you pay your membership fees, ISA Connect is your internal LinkedIn and Reddit platform for ISA. So when you actually open ISA, you will see the left hand side, you will see your name, the groups that you are attached, the blogs that are going on, the last announcements that have come, and then right side, whatever the strategic plans, the leadership conference, the discussions, and then down you can see people you know. So there you can, like a LinkedIn, accept or ignore the contact, it goes to the next one. Now when you open ISA Connect, you will actually really get 4 divisions: home, communities, engage, and resources. And then you also get your own mailbox here. So you see your mailbox and you see your profile. My suggestion is to everyone here, especially the professionals, please build your profile here, because this is what the ISA world sees about you. So if you say you have 20 years in process control or 20 years in cybersecurity or 20 years in really installation and commissioning, that can all come out here, so that when people are looking at your profile to connect, they know what's your background, what you have done. So let's say you commissioned a large steel mills and you have done a lot of that. Now tomorrow, anywhere in the world, someone searches and he says, okay, I'm looking at senior people in India who have worked on steel mills, or not necessarily in India, but someone who's done, say, automation for a steel mill. And when he looks at your profile and you says, okay, I've done a large number of steel mills, say Tata Steels and SAIL and SR. So that, really gives you a lot of advantage, because he can search for that. I'll show you the search features of ISA Connect, so you can look at your years of experience, your location, whether you are a senior member or a student member. So all that. So now when you see home, the home page is what I showed you earlier. Then you have communities. The communities are divided into my communities, that is communities of which you are a member, geographic sections, student sections, technical divisions, and society committees. In Engage, it is the technical discussion forum, then volunteering opportunities and events. Then in resources, career, which is very, very important today. Globally, you can find jobs, you can post jobs, both. And this is an excellent new feature which has come. It was not there some time back, but then today when you are looking at both developing a career or as a company putting postings, you have that advantage here. The second one is again mentor. So all senior people here I would suggest that you enroll yourself as a mentor, and you can have up to 5 mentees whom you can, encourage and grow and develop. The same way for students or young professionals, you can register as a mentee and see who are the mentors available. You have then the member resources, volunteer resources, the member directory, which I'll show you, an expert directory essentially for ISA. So, or if you have registered as an expert based on your experience, it comes there. Your credentials also. So if someone says that he's a cybersecurity expert, you can verify his credentials here saying, what level. For example, cybersecurity, there's level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. So if someone says cybersecurity, you can validate his credentials on what levels has he achieved in cybersecurity. Then, of course, the help FAQs, which is on the simple, it's like a videos on how to use ISA Connect. So now, when you see here, when you open your communities, these are all the communities that you have joined or ISA has put in. So, for example, when you see the first one, this was the Automation and Technologies and ISA committee. So this is where all of us directors or director elects are there. Now this is run by ISA. So therefore you will see that I am only a member here. There are certain features that I will not have. This is controlled by headquarters staff. On the other hand, the Aerospace Test and Measurement Division, and I hope everyone can see this slide bottom, you will see here admin. This is because I'm part of the executive board of the Aerospace Division. So I get admin rights on this committee. When I open the ISA Connect later on, we can have an idea of the difference in features and powers that you have as a delegate, as a simple member or as an admin. Now you look at sections. Now what's a section? A group of professional members. It's a geographical area. So now in case like in India, you have Pune, you have Bombay, you have Gujarat, Delhi, Calcutta, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai. So these are all listed, enlisted sections which have been empaneled by ISA. So these are geographical sections. Now each geographical section, you can decide. So I just did a filter on that. So we looked at two things. This was made some time back, so maybe forget the numbers. So you have Houston, which was the largest section when I did the filter. It was about 830. Spain 460. Bangalore was 428. Today Bangalore we are about 540 or so. Okay, but this is the idea that you can filter it on anything that you want here. There are multiple filters here. If you see my cursor here, I have filtered it by most people, but there are multiple filter options here. At the same time, you see Houston section, it's view only. So I cannot see their members. I can't access their database or anything. In case of Bangalore section, I will have admin rights because I am a member of the board here. Similarly for student sections. So each student section, why are the student sections set up? So it's a bridge between the academia and the industry. You understand the automation industry right from the standard thermocouples, RTDs, making a PID diagram to the advanced wireless and cybersecurity and others. So for the students, it's an excellent platform for understanding about automation, right from fundamentals to advanced. Second is understanding contribution in the automation industry and mentoring and encouraging students. So when you enter a field like automation, and there are many students here which I see, what is automation? What do I do? How can I grow in this field? What sort of skill set should I develop? So those are questions that you could come as a mentee and ask. And some mentor will say, yes, let me guide you. So now again, when you have a student section, you have Adi Shankara, ABS college, for example, I just filtered it, so no members. Adi Shankara, which is down south. In fact, this is from a historical viewpoint, this is in Keladi, which is the birthplace of Adi Shankara. I am an admin here, so I can go through their section and send mails. This has 13 members today. You then have technical divisions. Technical divisions are which you can join. Today, you can join as many technical divisions as you want, both professionally and as student members. And this is technical interest groups, really. So whatever is your passion or your interest. So for example, the aerospace division, I joined because that's what I have been working for last 35 years. I joined education division because I have a passion for mentoring the college students. Building automation, I joined some years back because Ratan Bala took me into that division. So in the division, you are looking at people working in your area, in your domain. And then you participate in one point, you participate in live discussions, you access the library. So each of your areas is what you can focus on. So these are some of the technical divisions. So you have the aerospace test and measurement, analysis, ECARD, building automation. So each of these divisions has its own director, secretary, section liaison. So it's a full team. The most recent and one of the most active divisions, smart manufacturing and IIoT, just started about 2-3 years back, and it's one of the fastest growing divisions. For Pune section, you'd be happy to know that the last director of this was Mrs. Sujata Tilak from Pune. So these are discussions going on the various topics. So when I go to technical discussion forum, as you can see, this is some new development on noise and vibration sensors. They started some discussions. They started something on OT on the cloud. So who was the first person who posted? Who was the last person? You can see that here. Then you can volunteer, and this is very, very important here. I'm also most of you would have seen the newsletter which I posted yesterday in many of the groups. It was the WWID newsletter, but it had a very nice article by Marty Binns on volunteering for ISA. So you see here, you can go to the volunteer pool and you say globally, I want to be, involved in ISA as a volunteer. And then if you are, let us say in the aerospace division, you say I'm interested in volunteering. Next time I send a mail, it will go to all the people in the aerospace division who have agreed to volunteer. I'll say, look, there is a new role in the ISA aerospace. Are you interested? So that's, an excellent opportunity, because then you don't have to bother. Once you say yes, and you are a member of a division or globally, then you get opportunities to be part of task forces, parts of a division. You decide how much time you want. So it should be long term or short term. You could just be a section engagement. You could do that. You could have a simple or short term appointments, so 1 year as an event program, or even a micro opportunity. So for example, you say you are an expert in wireless. You say, but I can write, you can say that, look, I don't have time the whole year to spend on ISA, but yes, I will come in as a micro opportunity. I will create knowledge and content on wireless, industrial wireless, say ISA 100. I'll create some slides. I'll create maybe material for a seminar, and I'll drop off. Don't ask me to involve on day-to-day activities. While if you are on the societies or a section board or on a division board, definitely we are talking of 2-3 hours per week or more per month. Maybe your membership chair, we are talking of every day seeing. So we are talking of at least 1 to 2 hours per week that you will have to spend. So what's the commitment that you give? You can be on the global committee, you can be on the geographic sections, division boards, simply a micro engagement where you come and go. So for example, you are very good in events. So I'll say, you can say, yes, I'll set up the entire background for the events and leave you. Or if you are an expert in standards from other organizations, so let's say from IEEE or any of the other organizations, say the power organizations, and you say, yes, I can contribute to the standards, but I'm not going to be involved in day-to-day activities. No issues. Now this is the events. This also comes in your page. You can see, for example, that these were events of 23 which came up on my page. All the events globally, it comes up. And you can look at the event, click there and see whether it's a physical event or a virtual event. If it's a virtual event open to all, you can just register there. And then this is where your resources come. So you can looking for qualified candidates or search for jobs anywhere. It's for employers or job seekers on a global basis. Then mentors. This is a very, very nice thing that ISA has done, that you want to help people who are junior. There are people here like us who have 20, 30 years experience, And now you say, I want to give back to the community. So you register as a mentor, you provide guidance and career development, encourage ideas, build professional relationships. So it's already started. All of you can, who are senior people, can register at least as a mentor, as a mentee. You understand what's going on. You say, I've joined automation, but I don't understand technology, or I want to know whether, say, C or VB, that I have special skills. Where is the knowledge of these skills applied in automation? Yes. So there could be someone who comes and tells you that, look, it's not that ISA is only automation. It has scope for engineering. It's got scope for software development. It's got scope for domain knowledge, all that. So how do you get in? You set up your profile, you enroll, you search. So this is as a mentor, how do you do? Similarly, for member resources, you have a user guide. Then when you are running a society meeting, how do you maintain a minutes of meeting? What's an overview of ISA? ISA on demand. And this is a fantastic resource that you want to conduct a meeting in any section, in a college or in industry. There's lots of ready-made recordings or videos here which you could play at any time. Also logos. There's a huge logo rules there, but as an individual, you could put your logo on your signature. It could be a member logo, senior member logo, life logo. Also for the sections, also for the divisions. Logos are controlled by ISA, and there are very strong rules using this. There's been a recent mail from Scott Reynolds also on using the logo. So yes, the size of the logo, the color of the logo, everything for each division, for each section, or as a member, you are supposed to download that logo and use only that. So as society volunteers, now there are people who went for the ALC last time in US. So there is a funding and experts reimbursement policy. There are volunteer tips. There are member templates, program resources. And then again, if you are a section leader or a student leader or a division leader, you get a lot of information here. You also get backgrounds for virtual meetings. Then this is a very nice thing. It is almost like LinkedIn that you are searching here. So I say, I know an ISA person in Pune. His name is Gurpreet, but I don't know more about him. So I just have to say either first name or last name or company name, email address, or any of these. He could be a society member, a division member, a section, and this is global. It enables, you can say, I want to know only people with the photo. It will search only those with the profile photo. So you can really search in focus whom you want to connect anywhere. So I want to do a student program tomorrow, let's say in US. So then I can look at student sections, where they are in geography, or I want to connect, I can go to the community name, I can go to the country and look at it. And then I can filter it. Then you can also list as an expert. This could be both ISA expert, so which means cybersecurity or S84, or any other expertise in any other area. So when people search and you say, okay, right, I'm an expert in process control, or I'm an expert in, as I said, furnace management, no problem. That furnace management may not be a topic defined by ISA as an expert, but you can say it. So it's not necessarily endorsed by ISA. It could be your own specialization that you have done, or you are a commissioning expert, or you are a training expert, no problem. You then put this there. You can have credential directory. So you can add your credentials here. So for example, if you have done the ISA cybersecurity programs, if you have done the ISA safety programs, S84, or any other like CAP or CIM, you can show that there. And so if someone says tomorrow that he's coming to Pune and he's a senior member of CAP, as a Pune section, you want validate that, okay, this man says that he's a very ISA senior member and he is a CAP certified professional. So let me validate his credentials, when he got it, how he got it, and all that. Then very simple user FAQs. What is my username? How do I upload profile? Simple. How do I find members? So each of them is a simple HTML page with sometimes a video also running. So you click on this and you know what to do next. Now this is, for example, important to section leaders, both geographic section as well as student sections. Please create your page like this. Whether if our student sections, please create your student page. You can keep on changing this as things come. You put things in the library. Same way for the geographic section, Pune. Please write about your section because this is what is seen in the public domain. So someone coming to Pune, and with people traveling all over the world, some ISA member coming to Pune. Let's say, I'll give an example. Prabhu Soundarajan is expected to be president in 24 and he is from India. So maybe he wants to come to Pune. So he wants to know something about, what's Pune section, what is its background, what is its strength, what do they do. So he sees this and say, yes, good, it interests me. I'll connect with them when they come to Pune. So in the same way for a Bangalore section, we did whatever. So we say so many members, who are the people, what they do, who are our contact names, no issues. So at least your president, secretary, membership chair. So 2-3 emails should be available on the website on a public domain. And this is seen by anyone. Then again, now, as I said, when I said there is a difference between admin and members. So if you see on the left-hand side, these are all administrative settings. Settings, HTML contact, access members, access reports, email community members, manage events, manage opportunities. Here I am a community admin and member. So I get a lot of admin rights. Please also see your email notifications, because if you are a community member, if you are a board member on a student section or on Pune section, please ensure that your emails are set properly for all incoming mails. I have had this situation even 2 years back in Bangalore. Someone who was a student section member, she realized that she was not getting any mail. But then we went back to the settings and found that, she had blocked mail. Now, this is not correct if you are a division leader. If you are a member general and you say, I am not interested in mails, it's okay. But section leaders, and here when I say section leaders, it's both professional and student. Please ensure that you are getting email access as a leader of a section, because tomorrow if ISA is sending a mail out to presidents of all student sections, then, and you have unsubscribed, there could be a very important announcement there, could be an event or could be an action item, but you have missed it. And tomorrow you might get a mail to the Pune section president saying that such a mail has gone to the student sections and they have not actioned. You could, it's very important to ensure that you are subscribed. As a leader, you are subscribed to mails. You can create your own mail ID if you think that your mailbox is getting, full, no problem. But create a mail ID and ensure that you are subscribed to all the ISA mails. This is the new feature now in ISA, that when I want to send mail today, as an admin of the section, I can send it to only the students, or I can send it to members and students, only professionals, members and students where they have renew membership, or a welcome members, new members and student affiliates, and young professionals. Now, YP, as you know, many of you, Sridhar, for example, is part of the YP group globally. This is a separate group created by ISA. And therefore, in your section, you can send a mail only to your YPs to call them for a particular meeting or anything. You also notice this important thing. So, for example, Bangalore section, monthly quota sometime back when I made this was about 2,000 mails per month. Please note, and this is important for the section, is all your board members are admins. So everyone has equal rights. So when you're sending mail out, please discuss saying who are all going to send mails, because you don't want to suddenly, discover that the marketing chair sent mail, program chair sent mail, membership mail, chair sent mails, and all your 2,000 quota is important or is finished. You have a fixed quota per month. So if it is for something which is generic to everyone, maybe the president or secretary can, combine all announcements in a single mail. If it's a very specific one for a reminder of membership, then the membership chair can send. And at that time, he is not going to send to, to all the 300, 400, 500 members. He will be sending it only to say the reminder or the welcome. But if you are sending bulk mails for an event, now you have these major IIoT event coming up in Pune. So maybe the president, the marketing chair and the program chair can come together and say, yes, every month only one of us will send the mail, so that, because this is going to 400, 500 members, I don't want to finish off my quota in that. Or you combine the mail. So you say the cybersecurity announcement, the IIoT, you can combine that and send as a single mail. This is the reports that you can get. So every day almost, some of us see this report, which is community members who's joined and left. What is the current community members, who are including email address? There's a report which goes only to the vice president and leaders. There's a leader roster report and there's a member roster report. Please again note that on grounds of confidentiality, this is a database which belongs to ISA. It should not be shared. It should not be sold anywhere. This is property of ISA. Pune section can use the database for their work only and not to be, given it out to any industry. This is part of the, protection laws, something similar to the GDPR in Europe. So this was a very quick glance on ISA from the PPT viewpoint. I can now switch over to, ISA Connect actually. But before that, if there are any questions, we can take that. So that then I can go on to screen sharing on ISA Connect itself. But are there any questions that people would like to ask? We can take the questions before I log in to Connect. Hello. So Mr. Gurmeet, Mr. Vinod,
Yeah,
any questions?
I think, yeah, I am familiar with ISA Connect. I use it every day. So
Yeah.
the
I mean,
field is
just
open
to,
to the
start
attendees.
audience to
If any
start.
more questions are
Yes.
there, yeah, audience, please tell. Otherwise, we'll proceed to the live ISA Connect now, where you'll have a further
Yes.
information. So I think you can
Yeah.
proceed,
Yes.
Shekhar ji.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why
Just
I'm opening ISA Connect. As you can see, this is the screen when you start. Is the screen shared? 1 second.
No, it's not shared.
No, it's not shared.
Yeah. So 1 minute. Oh, where do I share it? Yeah, I think now it should be shared, right? Yeah. You are about to share. Yes, correct. I think
Yes,
now
yes.
it's shared.
Now
Yes.
we can see. Yes.
Yeah, so now you can see here. This is when you are not logged in. So you log in, join. So as you can see outside, if you are not logged in, you will only see the technical discussions and something on information. So you have geographic sections, student sections, divisions, the leadership conference, which was there in Galveston. This is very nice testimonial. So, you have Carlos, who was last year president. You have Steve Mustard. You have Ashley, who is another of the ISA Connect people, Adrian Oilfield. So these are all people who have, and their testimonials on ISA Connect. So then now you log in here on your username or password. So depending on how you have done on your PC, if you have automatically saved your username and password, which I have done, so because I keep forgetting it. So you can say save password and it just logs in. Yeah, okay, right. So as you can see, this is the first screen that I showed you. So you have the home screen, you have the communities, you have engage, and you have the latest announcements here. So for example, Taiwan section, which has just started, December 23rd, they have the inaugural meeting. Your groups, so these are groups that which you belong. I belong to all the industries, so all the industry divisions. So I'll see the division there. The latest newsletter of the water and wastewater is here. The events coming up where I am part of the group, so or anyone, so ISA Birmingham, today's talk by Pune section, Digital Transformation Conference, which starts from tomorrow in Australia. I think it's dropped. I'm just checking. This notice of the Black Friday sale, which is going on now, and all the technical division. So, machine vision, webinar, the discussions by topics, the intake. You can access the intake directly from here also as a digital. So then the blogs going on, then people that you might wish to connect. So for example, now I see someone here called Happy, principal engineer. Okay, I'm not particularly interested in either by the company or I don't want to connect, but I can, I can, like LinkedIn, I can say ignore. Then another person comes. Okay, so now I see someone, Anmol Tanmani, student, DY Patil. She may be on the call also, I don't know. So I can just add as a contact. So I am looking at India people whom I would, give first preference to contact. So I can add this contact. Now in communities, for example, now we looked at geographic community, and now this is where as I said, the filtering here is fabulous. So it goes by, it could be alphabetical, most recent, most people, most library entries, anything. Yes, Sridhar, yes, I'm not coming to searching of the individual names right now. I'm looking at sections. So for example, now it is by alphabetical. So again, now Bangalore, I'm seeing last, this is the Bangalore homepage. I have admin rights here. I have 545 members in Bangalore section. Now when I click Bangalore section, this is the homepage that I get for the section. This is what you saw. The last announcement, we had a tech talk, so it's there. Presentations that Sukumar has made, membership chair has put on October. So all the tech talks, this is also good when our newsletter. So for example, the Pune newsletter, when you are making the newsletter for the section or for the students, you could look at what events was done here. Already the material will be here. So we could, just take this photo and put it into your newsletter. Also all our volunteers. So my suggestion is all student leaders and section leaders, please put your photograph here. It creates a good impression also. I think everyone here except Sunil. So Shankar, our president, Ravi Balkrishnan, our president-elect, Albin from Deloitte, who's secretary, Anil Kumar, who's the treasurer, Sukumar. And so you could see all the photos here, whom you want to connect. So, you want to talk something on student liaison. Yes, you send a mail to Jayesh, you send someone on any other activity. So you can send a mail to them. And of course, the main ones is the president-elect, secretary, and treasurer. For the APAC meetings, then Srinath Krishnamurthy is our delegate. So as a delegate invitation, you could send to him. Jayesh is a student section liaison. So if it's a specific student activity that you want help, you could connect to him directly. This is for each. My suggestion, sections and students, please maintain your page like this. Now, when I go to settings, and this is where an important thing is. So here, for example, yes, Ravi. So these are, what are the discussions? So what are the mails that you have sent? So for example, now if I see here, I will know that the membership team has sent certain mails. Yeah, so Shankar, who's our president, sent a mail recently on the Connect overview, which we did. Then Suraj, who's part of the membership team, he sent these members. I sent something to all the students. Shankar, as the president, has, every month has been sending some mails. So Suraj has been sending as a reminder to new professionals and students, and then needing to renew. So he handles the membership correspondence. So you can see that what mails he has sent. You can then filter it out. You can save it. You can go up to 6 pages and see this information. So this is the sort of report that you can generate from Connect. 1 second, I just went out of the screen. You could then look at, and this is important from this particular one. The next one that I'm going to show is the important one from the membership chair. Now, this is the report right now generated. So I want to know who are the people who have joined Bangalore section recently. So I just press here, joined on, and between 26/10 and today. So the last people who joined, now all student members also become members of these. There's someone from ABB Global, there's someone from Emerson, there's two others. So I know who are the recent members who have joined. So if someone has told you that, look, I've joined Bangalore section, within a minute you can go there and check who is the person who's joined. Then you have contributors, you have library entries. You also have and this is what I also said, the leaders roster. So who are all the leaders of the section? You can look at it here. See that what information they have online. You have all their emails online, so you can communicate only Mr. Prabhakar Shastri. Okay, but otherwise, so you can download this. You can now save this in any format that you want: Word, Excel, PDF, Web Archive, anyway, and you can save it on your PC. So this is a biggest advantage. And then the last one, which is the most important, which is the complete members roster. Now, so you see the first name, last name, company, primary phone. It's literally a complete database. So when they joined, what are the knowledge? So anything that you want to search for, so you just go last. This is just by number of members, so it's not classified in any particular member. So okay, last number in the list was 545 members, but now I want to go by last name, or I want to go by first name, or I want to just download it in Excel and see how it is. I can do that. In the Excel, then I can do a second filtering also if I want. The other one that I told you is to send mails. So where I go back to community, I want to send an email. So you can see here, important. I have only 1,200 mails left for Bangalore section. So I might call the marketing chair or membership chair or president to find out, are there any other major event mails to be sent in the next 5 days? Because if I send a bulk mail, I don't want, the quota to get over. Then I can decide whom I'm sending to. So let's say I'm sending it to professional members. This is another very important thing that you will see here. 318 members have selected, 28 members have opted out. Now, the opt-out could be accidental or could be intentional. So maybe it's the CEO of Tata Motors and he says, I'm not interested. But wherever you can check with the members, you can open this and it will tell you the members who have opted out. So I'll say, okay, Mamta Hiramat from Macon is there. I know her, so I can call her and say, Madam, I see that you are not getting any mails from ISA Connect. Please check. Because if there is an announcement tomorrow, you will not know. Maybe someone is there very senior whom I know purposely because he is a CEO, doesn't want to be disturbed, no problem. But what happens is then tomorrow members should not say that they have not got communication. This will ensure that these 28 members get information somehow. Or that, as I said, let's say there's a CEO of ABB and he's a member, but he's not bothered. So I will try to contact his office people somewhere and say that, look, your CEO is ISA member, he has unsubscribed. Is there someone else, his PA or someone where the information will go, who can print out and give it to him on, on specific basis? But I don't want it to be in a position where he does not know what's happening in the section. I can then create my own mail here, section officers, you can add your story here. You can add a calendar invite. You can, then it comes as a calendar, and automatically when you open your mail, it becomes an event which you can log. So in the same way, so whether it's professional members, whether it's student members, so I have affiliated students. I have 3 student members have opted out. Again, maybe they don't know. So I would like, I may want to call them and find out, look what happened. Did you make any mistakes on your setting? So this is just an example of what you can do on sending mails. Also important thing is your library content. As a section holder, either, as I said, when I section again, I refer to both Pune section professionally or to the student leaders who are here. So you have so many student sections here. So you can see, you can create all your documents here. For example, you remember we had the discussion last week and they said all section bylaws have to be on file. So ISA as the overall administrator can see, yes, ISA Bangalore section bylaws are available on file. All the newsletters that we print from our section is there on file, so that if the new member takes over tomorrow, a new newsletter editor, they can have an idea of how the newsletter is made, how it is sent, what is the format, what's the design, what sort of articles come in. I can download any of them. I can also delete, but I would be cautious on deleting. I don't want to delete any content accidentally. Please note that all admin people have delete rights also. So please inform all your admin people that though you can have delete rights, do not, delete anything without specific clearance from 4 or 5 people. Let's say you put a document which you realize is a mistake. Okay, then inform everyone, look, I had uploaded this document, but it's, it's an erroneous document and I'm deleting it. Else, do not delete any documents that any others have put. As though you have admin rights, that's the admin rights has to be treated with that responsibility. So we have the AGM minutes, everything available here. So in the same way, when I go to the technical divisions, so the similar rights. So as the aerospace test and measurement division, I have admin rights here. So I can go to my division. So what's the division on? So I put an announcement that we are also on LinkedIn. What's the resources available? What's the leadership available? Who are the member directory? What events are coming up? So technical divisions, everything comes heavily, but then everything about the division, who are the leaders? So this is the division board of the aerospace. So myself, Carlos, who is a board member, Debashish from NASA, Min, Ernesto and Ali have not put their photographs, but then, yeah, so this is the board members for the section. So this is about the division. We are on social media. This is the newsletters that we have put. This is the resources for the divisions. This is the community. So again, connect, post a message, volunteer opportunities, and admin. So I can add documents here. I can edit pages here. So this is again as a division admin rights. So when you are as a section leader or division leader, you have certain rights. Please check that when you do any changes. If you have a doubt, please check with your ISA Connect people or send a mail to head office before you do any changes. Now engage, as I said, the technical discussion forum. Encourage all professionals, especially because all of you have access to this division, to this portion. Post your questions, post your answers. You cannot promote section activities. So this is the discussions. There was one was on introduce yourself. All professional members, please follow this chain. And if you have not introduced yourself, do that. So then there's someone here discussing on control strategy, then ontologies for building automation. Rohit Kadam asked something. Then so many topics. These are technical discussions. You can update that. Then you go to resources. So as I said, the mentor, I showed you volunteer resources, and this is where someone said during the discussion, member directory. So for example, I can search anyone here. So let me just search on my name itself. Or if there is anyone with the similar surname anywhere in the world, I don't know. In 15,000 people, there may be someone. Yeah, so there's only one luckily. So you know, I just searched only on my name and it searched through the entire thing and said, okay, one person satisfies the search criteria. So this is a global search. It's not just Bangalore. It's not just India. It's the whole world that it searched. So let's say we are saying someone, you say you know someone called Joshi. So you have large number of Joshis here. So you have Anirudh Joshi, you have Mukesh Patel, Atharva Joshi, some Dheeraj Joshi from Siemens, Divya Joshi from College of Pune, so Prashti Joshi, Gaurav. So many Joshis are there. Now you say, no, this is too much. I don't want, I want a particular Joshi. Maybe I have put too many things. So you say, okay, where do you want? I want only India. So it's like, as I said, any other directory. So then I say now India. Now I say sections. And now I say, okay, now I want only Pune. So I'm looking at some Joshi who is in Pune, who is an ISA member. So now my chances of locating the particular person, yes. So no, okay. Yes, Divya Joshi, Kaumudi Joshi, students. Vedika Joshi, Vinod Joshi, yes. So now this is the way that I can really search for anyone. I know the person. Now I have found, yes, Vinod Joshi is the person that I'm looking at. I could maybe remove students and I say, no, I don't want students. I want only professional members. So then, it filters out. Or I say that he is I know Joshi and I know that he is a section leader. So I say that yes, search again as a board member. So chances are that I should get only no contacts. Mr. Joshi, somewhere some mistake?
Yes, sir. Tell me.
Somewhere as a board member I searched and it did not come. So
Okay.
Rajshekhar sir, he is a
yeah.
program chair, so you can select program chair in filter.
Okay, actually speaking, board member also should have come, but anyhow, because board member involves, includes everyone.
Okay.
Yes, correct. So, correctly, as Sridhar said, yes. So now I know Pune section. I want to know who's the program chair. So Vinod Joshi's name has automatically come. So now, if I want to do a program for Pune, let's say on behalf of the aerospace division. So I know, yes, Vinod Joshi is the person at Pune. So I can just send him a message here. So this is,
Yeah.
ISA is ASD. So I say, can we do a program in Pune?
Yeah.
So this goes only to him by name, and this will go to him individually to his email ID.
Yeah.
I can then go here. I can look at my inbox or outbox and see whether the mail has gone. Mr. Joshi would have received this mail.
Okay.
So
yeah.
see here.
I must have been received.
Yeah. So this is just an idea that I am sitting somewhere in US. You can imagine, and I say yes, I want to do an aerospace program in Pune because I am in Pune next month. So I know there's a program chair in Pune. I have found the Pune chair. I have sent him a mail 18 seconds ago. Yeah. So
I received the mail.
So this is the way that you can really connect to a specific person, specific portfolio anywhere in the world. Now I say that I want the president, I want let's say I'm the president of New Orleans. I'm coming to India. I'm going to be in Pune. Okay, so I want to send a mail to the president Pune section saying that I am here. Can you arrange a meeting from me? Yes. So this is just, what's the program that I did. That's all. So now I don't know, Joshi. I don't know his personal email, nothing. I don't have to know. Someone, yes, Swati madam, any doubts? Hello?
Nothing. She has just said okay.
Okay, because
She's given a
some
thumbs up.
announcement came. So yeah.
Give a thumbs up.
Yeah. So now you say that yes. You see, from this method, I don't know Mr. Vinod Joshi's email, nothing. But because he is on Connect and he has not blocked, I can send him a mail and say yes, the mail has gone to him. Now, if he replies, it will come to me also. It will come to my Hotmail, or it will come to his, and he can reply and put his phone number or email saying, yes, I am in Pune, you can contact me. So I can contact him. Otherwise, globally, I don't have access to his email ID. But still, so the confidentiality is maintained. I don't know his phone, his email, but the message that I want to send to him has gone. And that's what is, important about Connect, that he has maintained the privacy. I have maintained my privacy. So we can send messages on Connect without personally knowing any of the mails. It will come to me. It will come to his email ID. So that's also important. And that's the way that we can, do that. You can have the members. You can have the volunteer resources here. You have lots of information here on volunteer resources. So your section, as I said, your meeting templates, program resources, your brands, very, very important. So when, for example, we are all members of the students section and student volunteers community. So we can go to that community and see what's information available for us as volunteers, as leaders of the community. So what is the FAQ? What is the community guide? So again, you have Connect tutorials here, how you maintain your bylaws template, your operation manual, and this is very important. For example, today, you have opened a new student section. Now the student section leader says, sir, what do I do? You go to Nagpur, let's say, or you go to some college, IIT Bombay, and you open a student section. So so you can take out matter from here and say, okay, what does the student section do? Who are the board members? So what will the president do? What will the secretary do? What is the treasurer's job? What is the membership chair's job? What is the program and the faculty advisor? So, all the information on what they are supposed to do. You can do that. Also, because we are talking of vibrancy in the board, for student members, we'll say at least 50% of the board members are not graduating during the office term. This is the advantage. This is very important because you don't want all the 25 students in final year and then they graduate and you have a vacuum. So ensure that, for student sections, to have continuity, take students from multiple years. So the final year student, in many cases, the colleges I have seen, final year students don't join because they're too busy. So you have the third year student joining, and then suddenly all the third year students go to final year, don't renew their membership, or the final years pass out, don't renew, and then there is the vacuum. So maybe the membership chair or a program chair could be from 1 year junior. So you can see everything about the activity, how they plan, what is to be done. At least 25% of the members are new. You can we actually put all this in a PPT and send it to student section. So you could do that also. In the same way, tomorrow, if there's another student section opening anywhere else, section opening, I'm not talking about student section. Maybe a full-blown section is going to open in Nagpur. And like what Uday Shore. So this is your sections, your annual report. How do you complete it? All of us, should look at this. What is required from and then you have as I said, the library. You can download a lot of stuff here, which is available for you as admin. So you have membership mails, you have volunteer resources, operation manuals, border logos, very important. Again, as I said, statutorily, so you can download the logos here. Yeah, so you have the ISA Connect logo, the student section logo. So for example, let's say all the student sections, you can download individual student section logos. So for example, in your case, you have the Sri Shivaji College, right, in Pune. So the student section can download that particular logo and use it. Same way for the section logos also. So you have student section. Yeah, so section logos, for example, section logos, Pune. So you search here and you download the particular, okay, it downloads all of that. There are 57 files here. You can, and these are the rules governing the logo. Same way that you will find marketing material here. So you want something on membership. There's a general brochure which can be downloaded here. You must have seen many of these, the new one. This is, I think, fairly new, 2020. Okay, this is the latest one. You can download this membership flyer, which was maybe put a year ago. So you download that flyer and you can use it here. So, you know, very simple flyer by ISA. So you have a QR code down and a simple connect career center standards. So if you are having an ISA meeting anytime, you can just download, you know, a simple thing and then maybe just edit and put Pune section down. So this is your flyer for a meeting, or you go to a college and say, what's ISA? Hello.
Hi, everybody else put yourself on mute.
Please, you, sorry.
Yeah, so no problem. I mean, this is very general. So, but anyone can ask any questions because on Connect now you can, you know, I can see a lot of stuff here. So I say presentations and videos. So there's a huge presentation here on ISA, which was recently done, 23. So you can download that, have a look. Let's download that and see what she says. Okay, May 23. So it's, you know, relatively recent. So section sponsored, membership, strategic plan, section leader training, Connect tutorials, all this is available. Maybe general health documents. You know, so the question is whatever you want information, and I say that way is, as you can see, is very, very flat. So you have almost anything that you want, you can download here. Please ensure that, you know, confidentiality is mentioned when it is commercials or anything else. But otherwise, you can have, there's a membership flyer here. There's a value of membership, call for volunteers. You know, so much is available here. For students, I think this is a great brochure. Many of you would have seen it. Let this go to all students who are now graduating, you know, the transition from student to professional. So you get your benefit here. You can send that link around to all the student sections saying that students say who are graduating. Maybe this could go in, you know, February or March, because I think, Madam, June is graduation, right? Mostly, Dr. Swati? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I just want to know, when is the typical graduation of students in Pune? May or June?
July, August.
May and June.
Yeah, so maybe this flyer can go to colleges somewhere in April. So, you know, you get this free membership. So students can, you know, send immediately that as they are graduating out, they can ask for membership. This is the benefit that you get. Go here and just sign up. So they also remember it. Same way we downloaded the latest presentation of ISA. So, the leading. This is the PPT that I just downloaded. I'm not sure whether you can see it. So maybe I'll have to share that. But anyway, that's the idea. But these are now the features available on ISA Connect. And every time, new features keep coming. So please be in touch. Please look at ISA Connect. Spend at least, maybe half an hour in a week initially just to get hold of it. Because what happens is, like any other platform, if you are not in touch, it's as much as, very simple. When you are going to a bank account, if you are not logged into your bank for a long time, you will really forget how it is done. So, you look at Connect generally, and then you go into in details as you are required. If there are any other questions, please, no problem. Mr. Joshi, Sridhar,
Yes, sir.
any questions, sir, please?
Yeah, I'm aware of it about it, but
Yeah, but I'm saying so. Any of the 20, 30.
sir, let's talk about on point and all.
Yeah. So you have two types of things. Which one is a Connect Live, which is almost like a panel discussion, and then you have Connect, which is the division resources. So the idea is the division can do an activity, and it is recorded as a Connect presentations. So, for example, I think ACARD has some recordings here. So this is a facility that I'm just seeing whether ACARD has any recordings on Connect. Or yes, yeah, I think the education division has lots of content that we did. So for example, in the Connect library, you see all the newsletters. Yeah, here is something that could be of very much interest to your student sections. Go to the education division and you can see complete PLC training programs here, which you could use on control logics, recorded lectures. Kevin Erickson, who was the former president of ISA, did this as recording, and he got permission because it was educational. So you have a full recording here. For example, now Yuvan, who was the former president, she did a presentation on climate energy. You could, I think it's a video. Yeah, this is a 1-point recording here.
Right, so this will be the first of the outpoint presentation by the ISA.
You can see this, everyone?
Yeah, it is started there.
Yeah.
Today we were so grateful that Dr. Bruce raised the fact
is repositories. So now I want to go tomorrow talk to architects and say that, look, ISA also talks on climate, energy, and infrastructure. So I can open this and run this presentation saying that, look, we are also in this domain. So this is a very good thing for introductions or to get connected. These are presentations which are pre-recorded. So you could there are many of these pre-recorded presentations, as I saw earlier. Many divisions have this pre-recorded resources available on ISA Connect.
I think you can join any division, or you can join all of the divisions.
Yes.
So,
I am a member. For example, I just joined all the divisions, but then I don't get time, or it just for general information. I am fully involved in aerospace, building, and education. But yes, you can today ISA allows you to join every division as you want. You can go here in Connect. You can say update my division, and you add or delete any division.
You can post your questions, you can get answers.
Yes,
You-
yes, yes, yes. So for
Yeah.
example, you see here, this is very important also for, this is in isa.org. This is not in ISA Connect. This is in ISA.org. Please note that here in ISA.org, you can do everything on your facilities. You can, sorry, close this window. I'm just trying to, yeah. Actually, I was trying to remove this panel to show everyone. You see, so my profile, I can do everything here. I can see which are the divisions that I am membership. I am also a member. My very important thing today, ISA has, as you know, some years back stopped sending documents by email, by post. So I can download my membership certificate and my membership card, everything here. So this is my personal profile, and I can print my membership card and my membership certificate here itself. So I don't have to carry it about with me. Anytime it's available on the net, I can log in anywhere and just take a printout.
Now we came to know your age, sir.
You came to know my age.
Age.
Chalega. I've gone beyond a point where age is important factor.
Yes.
But anyhow, this is your membership certificate that you can print out here, your membership card that you can print out here. So you can advise student members especially that, you want to print out your membership certificate, you can print it out here and carry it as part of your portfolio anytime. But since it is there on the web, you don't have to bother. Anytime you want, you can print out your certificate, your members, your sections. So I'm affiliated to Bangalore. What are the divisions? What are the members? What are my credentials? Everything is available here. Let's say someone has changed your section. So, and now let's say I've shifted to Pune or Delhi. I can change my section out here. I can change my divisions out here. This is also an important thing here. So this is where your basic profile also has all your information about you. Put your photograph here, change it whatever you want. This is not Connect. This is isa.org. Please remember that. So I can log out from here, no problem. But so you can change your profiles here. You can add your sections, divisions, whatever you want, and then go back to the ISA main screen. Other than that, of course, the blogs are here. And for those interested in cybersecurity, I think there are lots of people who are interested there. Please look at this separate thing, the ISA GCA, which is the Global Cybersecurity Alliance. So that's just a quick glance on Connect, but we can take any questions that you want. Don't worry.
Mr. Uchil, one request to all the members is that
Yes.
they have to update their profile. Most
Yes.
of the members are not updating their profile.
Yes, I would say that, let's start with the section leaders, So when you say, let's look at Pune section impassionately and say, okay, where's Pune here? So it should be somewhere here.
We have to make a search for it.
Yeah, so I've gone to 4. So
yeah, then it will come.
Pune. Yeah, Pune section.
Down.
So I say
Yeah.
Pune section, maybe you could increase your, section profile page also. Okay, there's something coming here. So you
We
hit
have a
that.
page. Yes.
Yeah, so I agree that. So what I'm saying is, all board members, please put your photographs there because it creates a good impression when you open your page, right?
Yes.
So I would request all Pune board members to.
Those are there, sir. Photographs are there. They are
No,
loading.
but
I think it's taking time to load.
No, it is taking time, sir. Wait.
Okay, because some people it's
Yeah,
already
okay.
come, I can see
One
Mr.
question, Rajshekhar. Earlier,
only.
the other chair functions like membership chair, or I mean, sorry, the marketing chair were also designated as such. This time, when we submitted a list to them, they
I think
designated
just,
everybody like past president used to be past president in this
yes,
ISA
yeah, I
Connect.
think,
Now it has just designated them as board member. Is that
yeah,
a change there?
I think they have just changed the designation. So you can internally decide what is his, post. So when you
But how
put
can we
here,
change it on this ISA Connect?
I think it's only on the form that you can change, but you can't do anything
Achha.
else on the. So for
Okay.
example, Sridhar Kulkarni, it says Webmaster Connect Chair, Arun Scholarship Chair, Dilip Miskin Section Division Liaison. So you have the
So
things here.
in short, I mean, whatever is the coded positions, only those are coming here.
Yes, this is the executive board. Yeah, the coded section,
Executive.
whatever you call it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Now remember, admin rights all the people have here. So you know
Okay.
you have 25 people in your board. All of them are equal admin rights.
Okay.
So when you are handling Connect for your section, please ensure that who's going to write. So for example, if the membership portfolio has to be updated, let only the membership chair update that, because
Yeah.
this page is for complete Pune. So anyone and everyone can change it. For example, as you can see, and those you can see here, I don't have admin rights. I'm not an admin on Pune, so it is only view only.
View only. Yes.
Yes. In case of Bangalore, I had admin rights. So,
Right.
so therefore, I cannot access anything more. I cannot go to the settings page here. So this applies even to the student sections. The student leaders will get admin rights here. The student leaders and the FA will have admin rights here on this. So they can increase their student page, do whatever you want. Your talks, your files, everything.
Now,
The
all
photos are
board
still
members,
not coming, so I don't.
when you
Just
want to
check your
send out a
photos.
mail,
Yes.
all board members can send out a mail to those 4-5
Yeah.
groups.
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah. So yes. So for example, now in Bangalore, as I said, all of us who are on the board have admin rights. Yes. We decide who is going to send what, so that we don't want to finish our quota for the month. So there are two
That's
important
right.
things. Okay. Yes. Okay. Second mistake, I have not logged in. So that's why even in Bangalore section, I was seeing only, view only.
You're right.
So, but when I send, so you can decide, as I said, if it is a general announcement where multiple points can be put together, like you said, this event, your,
Yeah.
IoT event, everything. So then maybe the president or secretary can send that out because it goes to everyone. But you want a very specific reminder, then the program chair can, because you don't want to finish off your, mail quota.
Quota. Yeah.
As I
And
said,
the
now,
total on quota is a total sum of the mails allowed to be sent, right?
yes. So for example, now when you can see Bangalore section, I can send up to 1227 mails.
Right. So your
Now,
273 is 5 mails multiplied by the number of members.
yeah, I mean, so some calculation they have. So
That is only the calculation. Yes.
that's yeah. So, but you don't know when you send mails that suddenly the quota is over, no? So you don't want to do that.
Yes.
Though it looks very large, you remember that when you have 500 members and you send 5 mails, it's 2,500 mails. The quota is over.
True.
So, for
Yeah, as
example,
you said,
now if I'm,
many of the mails may not be sent. You can put it as an announcement also.
you can put as an announcement. Also, the mail may just go from the name of the president or the secretary as a general information.
Yes.
So now when I say I want to send a mail to everyone in Bangalore section, 500 people will get this mail. So as I said, 500, tomorrow if I by mistake send 4 or 5 mails, And you see, again, they have divided it here. Fine. Once this mail is sent, you will be able to send only 700 mails more. So if I
Right.
do 2 mail blasts to the members, then that's over.
Yes.
So, you should be careful. So you decide who's going to send, and then you make it accordingly. Yes, also you have the events page on your section, and you put it as a calendar. So then it, also goes into every member's calendar also.
Yes.
And it comes up on your main page also. So if all sections do it, and again, as I repeated, sections is both professional and students. You put your announcements here, you put your event registrations here, and you can put it in the calendar events, then both come automatically. Even in the main page it comes. So you see events here. You can add the event setting and do that. This event setting, sometimes it gives a little problem. Be patient on that.
Right.
So no event schedule. But I can add an event here and it comes on. So the moment anyone opens the homepage of Bangalore, or even on the main homepage, and you have connections to that section, or even if it is not your section, you will get an announcement there. So as you can see here, events.
Right.
Birmingham section, Asia Pacific, in-person board meetings. So everything on the left-hand side also you see there. Other than that, topmost one you can see here, Taiwan. It could be possibly because I'm part of the APAC board, but the date has come right on top, right? That,
Yeah,
Taiwan.
even I'm able to see. So it is the latest event. That's why you're able to see it.
Yeah, so so then it really stands up here. No, you put your date, you put your event announcement, your newsletter, whatever is. So, for example, water and wastewater division. It's a beautiful newsletter, and there's a very nice article by Marty Binns in this on volunteering in ISA. I have asked him for the separate article to circulate it to everyone, but it's a very nice article on voluntary, on what you can do with ISA in this
Right.
newsletter. Yeah. So all members, if you have not done this, please go to introduce yourself and do that, because this goes to everyone. So for example, the last person here, Prasad John, somewhere in Gujarat, and he talks about himself. 500, and you can connect, and then you can see his announcement. He is in Baroda, SP University, BSc Physics. He is a senior member, all the languages that he knows. He has given some idea of his job history, his topic of expertise. So all members also, please build your profile like this, so that so that anyone wants to contact, then connect pulls out from all this. So you say senior member Pune. So then the moment I say puts you as a senior member, then in the filter that I showed you, everything comes, all senior members. You can put your profile here as a contact or whichever. But the idea is you are globally showing what's your background, what it is. So that
very
was
nice,
back
sir.
on the main page. So I believe that Connect has lots of features. How much we use, it depends on this. So
Yes, this was
the
a very
introduction.
illuminating session.
Thank you,
And
sir.
I'm sure, I mean, though we have kept you beyond the 1 hour or so schedule, still, I think the amount of information we have gained today is just fantastic. Even for me, who uses ISA Connect quite extensively, still there are many insights which you have gone into.
I
Thank
mean,
you
it
so
just
much.
goes on and on. It's like an encyclopedia. The more you go inside,
Yes, sir.
even suddenly I realized that ये आज ज्यादा डाला नया